of course, Clark, we got a few veteran-laden teams out there outperforming predictions. Saying, don't put us out to pasture just yet.
And I love it, being kind of an old school guy myself. People obsessed with shiny new items forget how important experience is in winning games. I mean, look at the championship winners. Very few young teams are in that group. I imagine you could probably count them on one hand.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. The guard pair, Halliburton and Mathurin. Butler out there with Bamba. And it's Duarte in at the small forward. Now, here's Owens. Coming off a solid outing against Denver. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Pacers ball.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Indiana. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. I caught up with the Pacers head coach. He said the big thing is we cannot play hero ball. We've got to be unselfish and trust our offense. We'll see if they can turn the tables around and even up this season series, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, David. Sounds like they're plotting GA to try and overcome some pretty stingy defense.
Yeah, the play calling is going to be key here, guys. You can't afford to be predictable.
And, that means not only does the ball have to move, but players have to move. Prevent the defense from loading up on one side or the other.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
That's his first personal.
Clark, when the Mavs traded for Rajon Rondo during the 14-15 season, Dwight Powell was included in that package, and he's still with them.
Yeah, Rondo spent just a half season with the Mavs, and really at that point in time was in the second half of his career, while Powell has been there ever since and is a nice foundational piece. I mean, they love his work ethic, and he's a key part of their rotation, and I don't see that changing.
Now, here's Butler. He played real well against Atlanta in that last game.
High energy throwdown that time by Halliburton, not wasting any time or motion.
Ellis dishes to Neal. Here's Owens. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Here's Bamba, following the basket by Shep Owens. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
After a relatively slow start to his career, Mo Bamba has seen increased playing time, finally getting the opportunity to show why he was drafted 6th overall in 2018.
And for Bamba, his shot blocking and ability to space the floor really stood out.
And, Greg, that's a very valuable and unique combination. I mean, this guy has a 7'10" wingspan. Covers a lot of ground defensively, moves his feet well, has a nice stroke. And at his height, he's able to get a lot of clean looks from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Owens. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Here's Mathurin. Pass to Duarte. Poked away. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so here is Indiana. Butler passes to Halliburton. Fires from the corner, and the jumper is on the mark.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
It's Ellis on the wing. And Butler sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Here's Owens. He has 5. Pass to Neal. He dishes it to Powell.
Guys, that's all athleticism and timing. Bamba, a terrific shot blocker because he uses the physical tools he has quite well. 5 buckets without a miss. That's a fantastic start.
And Neal kicks to Owens. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Excellent defense there from Halliburton.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Pass to Duarte. The kick outside to Butler. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. On defense, Dallas trailing by 4. Mathurin. No good from outside.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Here's Duarte. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. Not loose. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Bamba's shot is off. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Owens. Kicks it out to Ellis. Bamba against Doncic. Off target on the 15-footer.
Boy, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. Knocks down the 3-ball. Halliburton's got 7 points in the game.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game.
You know, most NBA first-round picks are one-and-done guys. But Chris Duarte took a different path starting his collegiate career in junior college.
Now, here's Owens. He has 5 to end the run. There's his 3rd field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Yes, sir. That's the bread and butter for Owens.
There's the pass to Duarte. Here's Mathurin. Halliburton outside. Floats one up. Pass to Duarte. Second shot opportunity. And the shot is long.
I guess even he has one of those once in a while.
Neal finds Doncic. Bounce pass Neal. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And Greg, when Chris Duarte got drafted in 2021, he was 24 years old.
How about that, Kevin? The oldest first-round pick in almost 20 years. Duarte showed maturity during his first year. Great defense. Not someone you have to spend a ton of time developing.
Pass to Butler. 6 feet out. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Butler's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
Ellis against Butler. Ellis can't get it to go.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over him.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell at 12. Good.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college. That scared some teams away, but boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
That's good from Halliburton.
Halliburton has lots of skills you love to see from a young guard. Boy, I tell you what, he's got a bright future. Love watching this young man play.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for the Mavericks. Kyle Anderson comes in for Ellis. Indiana also making some changes. Campbell comes in for Bamba. And it's Bridges in for Duarte. This state of Indiana, Clark, they are crazy about the game of basketball, aren't they?
Yeah, hoops is part of the DNA of the Hoosier State. Drawing huge fans for high school games, college games. They love the college hoopsters, and at the pro level, the Pacers and Fever both have loyal and strong followers.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here, the hustle stats for Indiana.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
And again, Dallas turns it over.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Alec Burks checked in for Luka Doncic. Hardaway comes in for Owens. And Poole subbed in for Skinny. Vassell, he's checked in for Indiana. Now, here is Halliburton. 9 points in the game so far. Down low, here's Hardaway. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You could call him an underrated defender.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And Clark, don't you have to admire the way the Mavericks are always looking to compete?
Yeah, I like that, Kevin. It's a good point by you. It starts at the top of the organization. I mean, the team has really avoided any kind of lengthy rebuild. To their credit, they want to win, and this team is definitely capable of doing that.
And he sinks the second.
You know, I think we all know that Hardaway Jr. is a really good scorer. I mean, the next step for him is improving defensively.
Well, their pass it to Bridges. Now, here's Halliburton. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Dallas calls timeout. Went to Indiana for their last meeting with the Pacers and came out with a win.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meeting. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
Now here is Hardaway. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And here's Poole for 3. That one doesn't go. And Indiana will go the other way with it. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
First one falls for him. Greg, you've been talking about the best conditioned players in the league, and Miles Bridges is right up there.
Yeah, Miles second in total minutes played during the 21-22 campaign. Only Mikal Bridges, no relation, played more.
Both free throws good from Bridges.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
Yeah, getting to the line and converting, that's the big thing. It's always good when you can do that because it stabilizes your offense.
Now, here's Poole. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Hardaway with a wide open look. Off the left rim and out.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Anderson against Butler. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the
Numbers
line for Dallas.
this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And I know he's got to be upset at himself for shooting so poorly at the line. So I would think he'll be doing everything he can to bring those numbers up.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Anderson. Both free throws good from Anderson. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. 15-point game. Passes to Vassell. Dedmon with the block. Anderson with the ball. Outside Hardaway. Now here's Anderson. Not a lot of room. Here's Dedmon. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. First trip to the line for him here.
Now at the line for your Mavericks. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Jackson, he's checked in for Butler. He doesn't get the second one. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. Poole finds Burks. To the left wing. Anderson passes to Poole. Dallas moving the ball around. To the paint. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Bridges. Finished off the break. And the Pacers lead by 16.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Now, here's Poole. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Now here's Hardaway. Covered by Vassell. 4 on the clock. Here's Poole. Here's Dedmon. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Isaiah Jackson. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good. So he comes up empty, missing both. Pacers leading by 16. Here's Halliburton. Campbell, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. For Indiana, they have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
and they've been mediocre all season long, just about 72% from the line.
It's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
And that one misses. Mavericks making a switch here. Green's checked in. No good on the second free throw. Mavericks trail by 16. Burks looking around. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. And the wide open shot from Green. And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Fourth team foul.
Looking at Dallas, they took that win in their last game against the Nuggets in Ball Arena. Bridges outside. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And it's Green with the jam.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Now, here's Bridges. And he also played a big role in their last game with Atlanta. Campbell kicks to Halliburton. Bridges outside. And Bridges jams it in.
Boy, really like seeing Bridges get up for these throwdowns, boy. I tell you, he's pretty creative for a young guy.
Here's Poole driving the lane.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Here's Campbell. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possession.
37.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Pacers lead by 18. We're back after this from American Airlines Center.
Get out of your seats and on your feet.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Pacers here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Ellis is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then it's Owens. And it's Neal in at the point guard position. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Skinny, in his last game against the Nuggets, just played phenomenal. He contributed 51 points, but it was his season-high in rebounds that really stood out. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
And you look at all the things Doncic can do. One in particular, he can control the pace of the game.
And, Greg, I love that about him. His size, his strength, his savvy, his skill set. You really can't speed him up at the offensive end. Everything he does is at his pace and his tempo. He methodically breaks you down.
Here's Owens, following the score by Tyrese Halliburton.
The defense made it too easy for him on that one. Owens finds his teammate for the deuce.
The pass to Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. Feeds it to Bamba. Pass to Bridges. Got a piece of it. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Neal. Doncic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Here's Mathurin. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
Here's Bridges. That one misses. Great defense that time from Ellis. Doncic passes to Owens. Back to Doncic. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Pass to Mathurin. Here's Duarte. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Halliburton outside. Passes it to Bamba. Three-pointer. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Bamba's got 5 points so far.
Great to see Bamba shooting while in rhythm. Shots like this will only help his confidence.
Neal. Ellis kicks to Neal. There's the triple. It's in. It's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Over to the wing. Back to Halliburton. The pass to Mathurin. Bridges against Ellis. Halliburton for 3. Rebounded by Ellis. Mavericks trail by 12. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Mathurin. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. Halliburton on the wing. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. 6-point lead. So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. Mark, when the casual fan looks at a stat sheet, turnovers sometimes go overlooked. They don't really grab your attention. But as a player, how conscious of turnovers were you?
Extremely conscious of it, Kevin, because you know possessions are valuable and you don't want to be limiting your team in possessions. And you don't want your teammates to be sloppy. You don't want to be sloppy. And most of the time, you want to try to force your opponents into turnovers, not make them yourself.
Butler, he's checked in for Bridges. Here's Duarte. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
First team foul. At the line for Dallas, Luka Doncic. At the line for 1.
That free throw good from Doncic.
Luka Doncic is a do-it-all player. I mean, he does everything for this team, including being a walking triple-double threat on a game-by-game basis.
Now, here's Halliburton. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really elusive. It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Duarte passes to Halliburton. Pass to Bamba. It's over Powell. Bamba's shot is off. The Mavericks trail to the inside, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Bamba.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Campbell, he's checked in for the Pacers. Vassell comes in for Halliburton. And so here is Dallas. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. From deep, Neal, another three for Dallas.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And the Pacers call time here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Indiana's gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Pass to Mathurin. Here's Duarte. Passes it to Vassell. To end the cold streak, drills the three-pointer. Vassell's got his first 3 points of the game.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Ellis kicks to Owens. Neal. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Mathurin. Now Vassell. Shot clock at 6. And the pass to Duarte. The train. No good that time. Now Dallas takes it the other way. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Butler against Ellis. There's Neal with the 3. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Now it's a 4-point Maverick lead. And Indiana shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Pass to Vassell. Here's Mathurin. Back to Vassell. Here's Mathurin. Guarded by Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Duarte. It's over Neal. Neal pulls it in. Neal's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Dallas.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Take a break.
Another
Take
big
a break.
component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
That one is off.
What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Powell. Alec Burks comes in for Luka Doncic. And Poole subbed in for Owens. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Pacers trail by 4. Duarte passes to Vassell. Here's Campbell. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And Neal kicks to Poole. Dallas moving the ball around. Now here's Burks. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Butler's got 4 rebounds in this game. Right wing. Here's Mathurin. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Mathurin's got the game tied up here for the Pacers.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Passes it to Dedmon. Now here's Neal. The 3 from Poole. Nailed from three-point land. Poole's got 5.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Now the pass to Mathurin. Back to Vassell. Pass to Duarte. A 3-ball. Hands it from downtown.
Duarte.
The real
3.
Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Dedmon. No good off the back of the rim. The Pacers shooting in the second quarter has been pretty iffy, down 32%. Pass to Mathurin. 1:41 left in the first half of the game. Here's Duarte, guarded by Poole. Duarte shot good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
A really strong second quarter in terms of scoring the basketball.
Passes to Vassell. Here's Mathurin. Outside Butler. To the middle. Here's Vassell. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists in the game. 56 seconds left to play in the first half. Poole, the pass to Neal. Dedmon kicks to Neal. The pass to Ellis. To the paint. Shots good by Neal. Neal's got 25 points.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Pass to Vassell. Here's Mathurin. Neal with the steal. Here's Poole. A beautiful reverse layup. Poole's got 5 points now in the quarter. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Duarte. Buries it from three-point range. Duarte's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Indiana. Dedmon passes to Poole. Down low. Shots good by Neal. He's got 27.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his team.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. The Mavericks on top, up 1. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.